The word of the week for the week of October 23rd, 2022 is confusion. Confusion. The definition of confusion is lack of understanding or uncertainty, the state of being bewildered or unclear in one's mind about something, or disorder, upheaval, tumult, or chaos. Our scripture is from 1 Corinthians 14, chapter 33rd verse. For God is not a God of confusion, but peace. James 3rd chapter 16th verse. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder in every vile practice. And 1 John 4th chapter 1st verse. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. In the 1960s, we had only 3 networks, and the news was reported 2 to 3 times a day. Newscasters like Walter Cronkite, David Brinkley, Barbara Walters, and others of their caliber became household names. Television news became easier to digest than the daily newspaper because there were people talking to their listeners. You could continue to cook dinner or eat dinner while digesting the news. When Cronkite took a stand on the Vietnam War on television and J. Edward Murrow won awards for his documentary, Harvest of Shame, reporting the news became as much entertainment as information. Today, the news formula is first, report the facts as received through the news wires, then have 1 to 3 people, guided by the news anchor, give their opinions on what those facts mean and how they will impact the listeners. The news anchor always asks the guests, "What do you think?" The guest generally begins to express how sad things are, how bad things are going to be, and how hard it will be to get to a resolution that will be to the betterment of the situation. They give predictions of hopelessness, controversy, disappointment, and continuing injustice. Rarely are there predictions or voices that speak to the role of love or hope in changing or impacting their perceived dark future. These prognosticators are on the same level as the fortune tellers and soothsayers of the Bible, who were the people in the know of their time. The media reflects man's view of the world. As the media outlets compete for our attention, we are subjected to a constant stream of reports of jealousy, selfish ambition, evil deeds, negative global conditions, political upheaval, racial and social disturbance, wars and rumors of wars, and injustice. The impact of the constant bombardment of negativity causes a perpetual state of fear, anxiety, and disorder. Disorder is the definition of confusion, which seems to be the state of the nation as we prepare to cast our vote during the next election. As we head into the voting cycle that ends on the second Tuesday of November, I suggest that instead of listening to our familiar news station, each of us take time to research the candidates and the issues by reading the information on the respective campaign websites, looking up their voting records if there are incumbents, and listening to or reading the actual transcripts of the debates as they occur or that may be posted or on YouTube or other media platforms. As Christians and citizens, we should purposefully strive to elect people who reflect our God-centered beliefs. Prayerfully ask God to help in identifying those leaders who operate in the spirit of love, who speak the truth, who want to protect the citizens they serve, and who will strive to make themselves and the world better according to God's standards. They should be leaders who exhibit the willingness to forgive as they are to ask to be forgiven. Ask for God's discernment in choosing the people who are willing to govern with the level of care and concern for their citizens that God provides to the citizens of His kingdom. Vote, my brothers and sisters, as if your life and your country depend on it, because in reality, it does. God bless you. Oreen out.